You often feel drained by people who refuse to think clearly. You believed your intelligence would protect you in every room. Instead, it has made you more exposed. You assume that presenting facts will change minds. You expect reason to correct error, but many people argue only to defend their pride. You prepare carefully and speak logically. They respond emotionally and refuse to move. You leave tired while they feel justified. The problem is not your intelligence. The problem is your expectation that others value truth. Many only value feeling superior. If you continue fighting with logic alone, you will keep losing energy. The battlefield must change. Strategy must replace explanation. You think misunderstanding comes from poor explanation, so you try harder and explain again. But the issue is not clarity, it is capacity. Some people form opinions instantly. Once formed, those opinions become emotional armor. Any contradiction feels like an attack on their identity. When you challenge their belief, they feel threatened. Threat turns into defensiveness. Defensiveness kills rational thinking. You believe you are debating ideas. They believe they are defending themselves. That mismatch guarantees exhaustion. Your role is not to reprogram every mind. Your role is to preserve your own sharpness, protect it carefully. Instead of confronting their idea, support it aggressively. Agree beyond what feels reasonable. Let their own logic stretch too far. Push their claim to its extreme outcome. Expose the future consequences of their thinking. Make them face the full picture. You are not arguing against them. You are amplifying their own reasoning. Eventually, it becomes ridiculous on its own. They will begin retreating from their own position. They will soften their claim to protect themselves. You win without direct confrontation. This method saves your energy. You stay calm and composed. They collapse under the weight of their own words. Not every room deserves your real intellect. Sometimes you must show only a surface version of yourself. That version cannot be provoked. Speak briefly and without emotional investment. Offer polite acknowledgement without deep engagement. Give them nothing substantial to attack. Your real analysis remains internal. They believe the conversation is meaningful. You know it is controlled distance. Let them feel they dominated the exchange. Their ego relaxes when it feels safe. Relaxed egos stop escalating. You remain involved but untouched. You interact without exposing vulnerability. That is disciplined control. A foolish person with authority feels insecure. Intelligence around them triggers fear. Fear turns into aggression. If you openly display brilliance, you threaten their image. They may attack your character instead of your ideas. Power defends itself ruthlessly. So give them what they crave. Offer visible respect and controlled admiration. Feed their ego strategically. You sacrifice a moment of pride. In exchange, you gain freedom to operate. That is a profitable trade. Your intelligence should remain hidden until necessary. Displayed carelessly, it invites hostility. Concealed, it becomes leverage. Your attention is limited. Every argument drains mental resources. Not every opponent deserves that cost. Fools enjoy endless discussion. They are comfortable repeating the same point forever. You are the only one losing energy. When you engage deeply, you waste valuable time. That time could build something real. Choose investment over debate. Walking away is not defeat. It is financial discipline for your mind. You stop funding unproductive exchanges. Growth happens quietly. Results matter more than noise. Silence is often the most efficient strategy. You cannot rescue people from their own mindset. Change requires willingness. Without that, effort is wasted. Some individuals prefer simple certainty over complex truth. Ignorance feels safe to them. They defend it fiercely. Stop attempting to transform them. Instead, manage your exposure to their behavior. Control replaces compassion. Distance protects clarity. Boundaries protect stability. Not every relationship deserves full access to your mind. Detachment is not cruelty. It is discipline. It keeps your focus intact. Being correct is not the same as being effective. Arguments feed the ego. Outcomes build power. You do not need public validation. Quiet progress is stronger than loud approval. Results speak later. Stop performing intelligence. Start applying it silently. Execution beats explanation. Understand how ego and emotion guide people. Use that knowledge carefully. Influence replaces confrontation. Your intellect is a tool for elevation. It is not meant to educate the unwilling. Use it where it produces return. The real shift begins when you release the need to convince. You stop chasing agreement. You reclaim your energy. Once their opinion no longer affects you, peace returns. Their criticism loses weight. Their noise fades into background sound. Keep your mind sharp and controlled. Reveal it only when it creates advantage. That is how intelligence becomes power.